Joining us now is Baxter CEO Joe Almeida. Joe, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Maggie.
Let's start with your news today, acquiring Cheetah Medical. Tell us about why this makes sense for Baxter and what it says about your M&A strategy.
Well, we acquired Cheetah Medical because the platform it brings to the company is a monitoring technology for hemodialysis balance for the patients who are critically ill. So we have new products coming in this area in the next 12 to 24 months, and this is a great platform to add to our new products, bring a sales force to the marketplace, bring us R&D, medical affairs, everything that we need to bring this together. So this is a new phase for Baxter.
Not a huge price tag on this, about $230 million if you pay those $40 million in milestones. Is that what investors should expect from Baxter in terms of M&A?
We like the tuck-ins. We like the acquisitions that go on the adjacencies of our businesses. So you should expect more of this type of acquisitions in the future.
I want to ask you also about emergency preparedness. Now, Baxter makes a lot of products for hospitals, including saline solution. Of course, after Hurricane Maria a couple years ago, there were some shortages after your plants in Puerto Rico were affected by the hurricane. Dorian missed Puerto Rico, but if there is another hurricane that comes through, are you guys prepared?
We're fully prepared. We made significant changes since Maria in 2017. We have a significant amount of logistical changes we made. We have plants now in other parts of the world which can make products for the U.S. market, but also we never leave anything in the island, for instance, more than 2 or 3 days. We used to have different policies at that time, so we not only diversified our manufacturing base, we took the risk as well, and we're ready for any event. We're very grateful that the hurricane missed the island, but in any event, if it had not missed the island, we would have fully prepared. We also carry 30 to 35 days of inventory in the U.S. of those products.
So you've diversified your manufacturing, but in Puerto Rico, have you built up to the same level where you were? Are you still investing there?
We built to the same level, but what we did is we have 3 plants in Puerto Rico, so we took a second plant, which was in a location much more protected, and diversified the production line, so we now duplicate in a different location. We also have the ability to make those products in Ireland, and we have the ability to make those products in Mexico.
So sterile injectable drugs sold through hospitals, complex generic medicines, these are areas that you're investing in and you're building up in. But there are also areas that seem like they're in some ways are going through a market failure in terms of you can't charge a lot for these drugs. They're old medicines. How do you look at that area and making sure that you don't see shortages, especially as we're approaching flu season, for example?
Well, our mission is to formulate injectable drugs in a way that becomes safer for administration. So take an example, our insulin in solution that we just launched, mixed-rattling. That is a great product because it brings a very well needed drug to the hospital in a format that allows the nurses to use right away. No need for bulk compounding in the hospital. So what it does, it creates more availability for the drug, and we're increasing capacity in our Northern Illinois facility to be able to make even more of those types of products, which we have more in our pipeline.
Kidney care is also an area that's been in the news recently. President Trump announcing a new initiative to try to push home kidney dialysis. Is Baxter investing in this? Is it going to be a big part of your business?
We were so happy to hear what happened because our mission is save and sustain lives. It's all about the patients, and we think home therapies are winners in this. So the executive order now is going to go into rule in November. We are fully prepared. We spoke to the HHS Secretary Azar, that we were fully prepared to invest $500 million in augmenting capacity in our plants, but also building a new plant in the United States, generating 1,000 jobs, but also supporting our patients who will be greatly benefiting from this policy.
So you've described Baxter as a hospital company. You supply products through hospitals. How is what's going on in healthcare politically affecting that business? And how do you even gauge what's going to come in terms of that space?
Well, we are also a home company. We deliver in the U.S. to 36,000 patients. In China, we deliver to 85,000 patients. Those are dialysis patients, so we are a home company as well. But in the hospital, changes are always a factor, and I think the ability for us to serve the customer in acute settings is very important. But I think there's a great shift from the acute setting, hospitals, into the home. You see by the executive order is just one of them. So the company needs to be prepared to service the market at home. home. So, for instance, we're going to be launching early in 2021 a pump for the home designed specifically to provide safe therapies in the home that otherwise would be done someplace else. So we call that infusion therapy in the home a migration that's quite good.